Hey, what is going on, Facebook family? Well, I promised you I would give you all an update about how my amazing tomatoes are doing and my chickens. So now is your opportunity. So last time that I saw you guys, or at least I talked to you this way on Facebook Live, I literally was just planting those tomatoes right there. And I didn't know how they were going to do this year. You know, I'll be honest with you. Last year we did not have a bumper crop. And if you guys know what the word bumper crop is, that's an old farming term, which my farmers tell me. And that's when you fill the bins all the way up to the top, or to the bumpers. And last year was definitely subpar as far as our yield last year. So I will say this, I have not yet got any tomatoes out of my plants, but I actually think that is a major positive. You know, I've asked my friends, hey, how do you know if it's going to be a good year or not? And what they say is this, is that the energy for the plant first goes to the actual plant, and then it goes to the fruit. So the height of your plants can really determine basically how great the fruit is going to be that year. So a lot of you guys that are already producing tomatoes may not have as high a yield as far as other people whose plants are continuing to grow before the energy is then shifted from the plant then to the fruit. But I am so excited to show you guys this. So last year, I'll be honest with you, I had like little dinky tomatoes last year. I mean, literally they barely made it to the tops of the cage, and we probably only got maybe 8 or 10 tomatoes out of each plant. And this year it is crazy. I can't wait to show you this, but I can tell you that I think the average height of a fence, I don't know how high the average height of the fence, I think it's 8 feet fence? I don't know. Contractors, you guys let me know how high an average fence is, but mine are literally touching the top of the fences right now, and it's crazy. So here, I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to show you guys my tomatoes this year. And also I did a really cool thing. Shauna found something for our chickens that has also helped out. So let me show you this. Hold on. All right, guys, so there it is right there. There is the tomatoes. There's 6 of them in there, and like I just said, the tops of some of these tomatoes, this is not crazy. Look how tall this is. This is the top. I'm gonna put my hand up here. This is a fence. So this is I think it's maybe a 7-foot fence right here. And the plants are literally going up all the way to the tops of the fence. They're spilling out over, over the box. And I'm so stoked, but look they're just starting to get red right now. Look, actually, you know what? Is that a red one? Yeah. So there's our couple red ones. Got a couple down there. What else? It's just so thick too. That's another thing I didn't expect, is how thick these tomatoes were going to be this year. Man, so I water it just a couple times a week, but look at the size of those. Wow. You want to know what the secret is, Justine? I'll be honest with you. It's these guys right here. That is the secret to the actual garden. That's right. So here's what I did. Earlier in the year, my chicken cage was sitting right here, right where all the tomatoes were. Now, I did a lot of research about this, and they said chicken fertilizer, you know, chicken is basically the best fertilizer that there is, but it's very hot, which means you can't just plant right on top of it because the plants don't like it. I think it may be too much nitrogen, maybe? I don't know. You guys let me know if that's the right way. I'll have to look that up. So what I did is I just tilled the soil, took all the chicken stuff and put it into the soil, and then I watered it for probably about maybe a month or so, and then I just left it. I didn't turn it over anymore. I didn't do anything. So when I went to plant the actual little clone guys there, when I put them in, I just put a little bit actually in with it, a little bit of organic fertilizer as well, and this is what you got. It's crazy. I mean, look at all this stuff. I am so stoked about how awesome this is going to be this year. We are seriously going to have a huge crop this year. And so what this means is, if you are a patient of mine and you want tomatoes, I have you covered. So all you have to do is literally just comment below, tell me you want some tomatoes, and when you come in next time in the office, I swear to God, I'll probably have hundreds, if not hundreds and hundreds of them. Now, I also want to show you guys one more cool thing. How many of you guys have backyard chickens? if you do, Shauna just found these things at Farm Supply. They are called the Rugged Ranch. Have you seen these guys? And what you do, which is so cool, is that they're like these like canister things that go on the side, and you can put their food. So what you do, if I can get that in there, there's our organic crumble right now, is you put their food in there and then they just self-feed themselves. Huh, Elsa, you talking to me? Yeah. And that's it. And it's so cool. So then they self-feed and they self-water themselves. Now, the reason that I got those is because, I'll be honest with you, it'd be late when I got home to feed them, or sometimes it was really early in the morning and they were still kind of in their cooped up a little bit. And then also I started noticing that their egg production had dropped significantly, and it wasn't the normal drop of eggs. I know like in the winter sometimes they don't produce as many, but this was like, hey, they produced one every single day, and then I got nothing for a week, and then one a day. And I think it was just the fact that they weren't real consistent on their feedings. And then the last thing I noticed is that they were like ravenous. When I brought the food out and put it in there, they were just going crazy. So I was like, you know what, we should just try to have them like kind of like self-feed themselves, kind of like our dogs do in our house, or our dog does in our house, and it works out great, and their production of eggs has significantly increased. So if you have backyard chickens, I would highly recommend, again, these were called the flip it around. What are they called? The Rugged Ranch little feeders here. And I just kind of got these guys from the local hardwood store, and we just wrapped it around the back. If I can get a shot there for you guys. There you go. So half of it's in the cage, and then it wraps around and kind of zip ties or whatever you call that thing in the back there. And that's it. So easy. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys a little update here on the tomato plants as far as how they're doing, and also my little baby guys down here, my little bell peppers, they're doing pretty good. You know, I lost one of them that was over there. Actually, the chickens got out for a couple minutes and they ran over here and started eating them, so I had to grab them by their necks and throw them back in. But yeah. Anyway, guys, happy Sunday to you. Just thought I'd give you a cool little update here from our wonderful looking backyard garden. So I hope you guys are backyard gardening. What are you guys planting this year? I'm super stoked. I know a lot of people are doing zucchinis right now. A bunch of people are putting pumpkins in. Hey, if you're doing pumpkins, we'd love to fill up our office with pumpkins this year and give them away to kids. It's something that we do every single year. So if you're a farmer that's got a big old pumpkin patch, please let me know, and I will definitely figure out a way that we can work together, because I love giving pumpkins to kids in our community. So hope you guys have a good one. Happy Sunday to you. I will be back in the office clean shaven, but hey, it's the weekend, right? I don't like to shave on the weekends. Why not? All right, have a great day, guys. Talk to you later.